Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field. The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it.
Open here, Adam Thielen. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Garoppolo.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
To about the 26 here.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll roll him out right.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
On second down, Cook. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw is Garoppolo. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Left side, Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Partner, you got to check this out, because while they rightly congregate around the guy who just made the play on field, take a look at the sideline, because they all went over to congratulate their punter, because they remember it was his kick that sent them up so close to the end zone and gave them an opportunity to get the safety that we just saw to add to their lead. That's teamwork right there. Full complimentary football, and they got it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Garoppolo. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 36. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Lions get a bit closer.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that trims the lead down to 9. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Play action, Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Garoppolo. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give to Cook out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
Garoppolo now. And he fends him off.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's Williams on the catch.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Garoppolo.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That is caught by Thielen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. And this one is right through. And that will push the lead up to 5.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now Cook running right. Oh, he shifts past him. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
They'll come out throwing here on first down, escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-covers were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown,
54 yards.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Dalvin Cook
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here's Swift.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On the move to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Lions will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Garoppolo on first down.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Garoppolo. And he'll just get rid of it.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Dalvin Cook.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And in for the Lions touchdown. Austin Hooper. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. To throw is Garoppolo. Setting up the screen for Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Able to find Thielen. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Garoppolo. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Another catch for Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Garoppolo to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Garoppolo. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week
seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Detroit, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.
Today, from SoFi Stadium,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down.
They're going to look to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Dances by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
That's quickly out wide to Davis. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have regained the lead.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands. In this
on the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. It's caught by Hooper.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift,
his first touchdown of the new season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than
now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
On the handoff, this is Swift. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10. Now back to throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39. A very solid gain of 27. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
A.J. Dillon, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the...
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The offense on third down, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Swift. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. They run again with Dillon, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Swift.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now a carry for Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Lions, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.